Well, it is 2 in the morning on, I guess, the night of Fragapalooza Day 2. The morning, Fragapalooza Day 3. I'm still going here. My camera is still being the way that it is. Hi, I'm here. I'm still here. Doing some stuff. Let's see here, go ahead and set it to the right game. So, ended up doing the Smash free-for-all tournament that we transitioned into when I was last streaming this year, during that little smidge where it's like, oh, I can fit in like one very brief thing. Let's do it so I'm not just sitting around here doing nothing. May as well, because I am still worried about being able to get through both the things I want to in time of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core and this game's DLC. Though, when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, I got to a point where the game told me, are you sure you want to continue? Once you go past this point, this is like the point of no return, so finish anything else you want to do here. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe we're going into the final stretch. Maybe we'll be A-okay on that front. So maybe the bigger puzzle will just be the DLC of ACV Valhalla here. So, anyway. Did the free-for-all tournament. We actually had a lot of people participating in the free-for-all tournament this year. It was nice. And then we went right into the Mario Kart World Tournament, and we got a decent few participants in that. We had 6 Grand Prix before round 2, so 6 times 4, 24 players then, which was not half bad. We have Flan Enduro. Yeah, I got a speeder on this crap here. Oh, over that way. I might as well get this while I'm over there. So, we did that. Had lots of rounds ongoing there. I think people had fun, or it seemed like. I have skill points that I haven't assigned? Oh, I guess because I was like trying to shut things off. May as well. And then, just to make that thing go away, I was gonna go towards something that had to do with adrenaline, wasn't I? Something to do with adrenaline. Where was I going? Oh, I think I wanted this as well, where it's just like, hey, this is just free damage. Where was the, I thought there was something that had to do with adrenaline. I don't know, this is really good, and I should, oh, I already started going towards that, yeah. I did indeed. Alright, we're gonna start going down that way. Yeah, I had a decent few people hop in. Even a lot of people that hadn't signed up for the tournament that had come up to check it out, and I was like, hey, you wanna hop in? Like Maverick, for example. He was coming by, I was like, hey, you wanna play this in the Mario Kart tournament? He was like, sure. And he hopped on in. I think people that hopped on in had some fun as well. So because we had 6 Grand Prix, that meant that there were 6 people in round 2. Of course, we can't have 6 people playing at once. At most, we can have 4 people playing at once. So we decide, all right, we're doing 2 groups of 3. Each one of them eliminates 1 person. We're doing the knockout tour here, as was planned for round 2, but just 1 person eliminated from each. And then our final round, we had 4 people playing. Each person got to choose 1 course themselves for wherever they wanted to go. And, you know, after doing the Grand Prix, which is set up the way that is with like intermission course and stuff like that, it's getting really foggy out here, isn't it? It's looking like it looked like last night when I was trying to sleep in the back of my Fargo there. When people actually get to choose the proper courses, did we definitely see some skills come out. Some people that really know the super crazy shortcuts of the game. So I mean, we started out with Bowser's Castle and Whistletop Summit just to what's going on with my adrenaline meter there? For anyone familiar with those courses in Mario Kart World and how crazy some of the shortcuts in them get, yeah, those are kind of what we started out with there. And definitely a bit of craziness. We ended up having Squidletics win the Mario Kart World Tournament, which is actually the person that came in second in the singles last year. The singles for Smash Ultimate, that is the case here. Would have been first if it wasn't for D's Hands, who I think is here now. Well, might have packed it in for the night. Haven't seen him yet. His brother ODG is definitely here. So I'll probably see him tomorrow. Well, today, because it's after midnight and all that stuff since it's 2 in the morning. I'm probably going to have to end up playing some Smash with him at some point here. Like we did last year. I'm sure that'll end up going on at some point. Coming by to play some Smash here. King's Land. So yeah, that was fun. And then concluded that and then played some Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core there and
He has as much to gain from this as we do.
I wanted to break in there. I went hard on it for quite a while, decent few hours. I got in there. And my little cousin RJ asked if I wanted to play some Elden Ring Night Rain, so I played 2 rounds of that. And now I'm here and doing some AC Valhalla to switch it up from the Crisis Core stuff. We've got our 2 adventures that we're seeing through here. One more interesting than the other. Also, I'm going to be munching an apple during cutscenes because I need my energy.
Welcome to Duro. It has been a long time.
Thank you for meeting with me, Lord. I trust our gift was well received.
Exotic spices, all of which are foreign to me. I am impressed.
Only a taste of things to come. Dublin will soon be known as the pillar of Ireland's trade. To a long life and prosperous reign, my king.
Such fealty. You honor me. You must be Eivor. My gratitude for your selfless actions and what preceded my coronation.
Lord.
It seems my enemies could not wait for my reign to begin before trying to put an end to it. An old tale between northern and southern Nael, I'm afraid. But it's one whose ending I will be the author of.
No, no, not another alliance map. No, God, please. I don't have so much time at this land event.
I must be prepared for it.
Dublin's trade has plenty to offer and plenty of stout fighters, Eivor included, ready to fight alongside you.
I appreciate your desire to strengthen the ties between Meath and Dublin. And as much as I find myself in need of aid, it appears you find yourself undermined by your own people.
What do you mean?
During the coronation, a monastery was raided and a Christian text was lost. The Book of Kells. Dublin Danes are to blame. Your support would be of great help, let me be clear. But this capriciousness will sooner harm me than help me.
How is this Baron's fault?
Whoever these Danes, they acted alone. It has nothing to do with Barith.
It does
Barith.
not matter. They are Dubliners who threaten the holiness of the land. It would be unbecoming to ally with their leader.
It is as simple as that.
If I retrieve the book, set straight the ones who did this, would you welcome Barith into your court?
It would help.
These Danes, you know where they are?
In a bog in Inch Row, just north of here.
Eivor, this is my responsibility.
Remain here. I will see it done.
Yeah, dude, we need content.
I don't know. What's in here?
Find the Book of Kells, Dane's Camp in the Bog, boring. In Crow. At first I was like, he's not talking about this in the book that I took from there, is he? Oh, I need to get the viewpoint here. Dane's Camp in the Bog, bordering Incrow, north of Duro. Incrow? What's Incrow?
Yes, light the fire. Ooh, what is this?
What's Incrow?
Oh, hold on, Earl.
You got Duro. North of Duro. I guess I'll just go right north from here and see what happens, I suppose, here. I got this viewpoint here first. There's a bunch of my apple here. But yeah, I'm getting through Crisis Core. Decent bit here. I am definitely enjoying the game, but it seems very much like hard mode is not a very good way to go. One, on a first playthrough. Well, on a first playthrough, honestly, I think if you take time, it's fine. Two, the bigger thing is just not if you're trying to bum rush through the game at a LAN event and only have so much time, so you're trying to do like as little side content as possible along the way. I think if you're taking time and doing side content and getting stronger and stuff like that, it'd be a lot more manageable. But there are definitely some bits that I'm getting frustrated with the game. I mean, same with this game's hardest difficulty. Like, an AC Valhalla's hardest difficulty, I'm getting like 1 to 2 shot all the time. At least I'm never getting truly 1 shot because of the 1 shot protection in this game. Like, thank goodness in a game where enemies hit as hard as they do, at least this game has 1 shot protection. So if I'm at full health, they don't kill me. I am very, very grateful for that. In Crisis Core, there is no 1 shot protection, and I am often getting 1 shot. But in AC Valhalla, it's the case where it's like, hey, as long as I have enough skill, I can always dodge the attacks and find my way through. That's not always the case in Crisis Core, as I found out. From time to time, an enemy will start charging up like a super move. And I'm going like the wrong way here. And, I mean, I guess I can snag this viewpoint in case I need to come over here at some point anyway.
Yeah, where are you guys?
May as well. And it's one of those kinds of situations in a game where it's like you have a little smidge of time to damage them before they unleash the super move, and the more you damage them while they're charging up the super move, the less damage their super move will do, or whatever other potential effect the super move might do, because there's some that do different effects. But the thing is, the gap is so dang short, and it is straight up impossible for me at times for me to whittle it down all too much, unless I actually just get lucky by RNG. Because the big gimmick of Crisis Core is you constantly have a roulette wheel spinning in the top left. That gives you like different effects and unlocks like your different limits and stuff like that. And sometimes it'll also give you effects like invincibility. Like it gives you crazy stuff and it's just constantly spinning, potentially giving you all sorts of crazy effects from time to time. Sometimes you'll get a limit unlocked or some sort of thing comes up where it like overheals you. So if a boss's attack at like 50% power does like 2,000 damage to me, but I only have 1,900 HP, then I just have to cross my fingers that the roulette wheel overhealed me at some point before then, and that I didn't take damage to like a regular attack from the boss before the super move comes out. So I have found that I really wish that there was a meter that showed how much time it was to charge up. I found that there are some of these bosses where they'll like one-shot me and it's like, okay, I learned their patterns, I got everything down. There's not too much of a risk for the regular attacks anymore, just because like I've been playing against them so much that I learned their patterns and I got this now. That's not even good enough sometimes because of this essentially damage check. And that is something that I don't really like. I feel like an action game like that should always be possible. And I'm finding ways to get through here. A lot of the time I've just been continuing to go at it until RNG favors me. And then the roulette wheel blesses me eventually after enough attempts, and then I manage to win. But you know, that's really not the ideal way that one should have to play through. One should always be able to win if there's enough skill if you're playing an action game, in my opinion. But that is definitely not the case. I mean, maybe they wanted that to not be the case considering it was a real-time RPG for original Final Fantasy VII. That's why they wanted to build off of some ideas of that.
There's a leg chasing you.
Maybe. Become anonymous to continue. Meh.
Oh no.
So maybe that's the reason for that. But yeah, I found myself getting frustrated at that, where it's like, I really, whoops. I'm getting mixed up with Elden Ring Night right now. Where I'm still continuing to get mixed up with Elden Ring Night Rain. Wow. Come on. Get out of here. Or even if I'm playing a boss completely perfectly, if I get screwed by RNG, which is more often than not, essentially if I don't get RNG blessed, their super move is gonna kill me a lot of the time. So that is something that I've definitely found frustrating with the game there. I'm sure it's not like that on normal mode, as opposed to the hard mode that I'm playing on, but it just doesn't really feel like a good way to design the difficulty if you just took out the super moves. Or alternatively, here's something that you could do. In Final Fantasy VII, the original game, Sephiroth had like a super move, but what it did was it never actually could potentially kill. I think when I was looking it up, it said that it would always take off like 17/18 of your health, which is a lot. It leaves you with just the tiniest little smidge remaining. But why can't that be like how it works in Crisis Core, where it takes off like a set percentage of your current health, so it never actually kills you? Like, it still puts you in like a really tricky position like the developers intend, and all of a sudden you have to heal up here, and you know, things are really scary. But just having it straight up kill you if the thing wasn't whittled down enough, which is usually the case. I usually can't whittle it down enough even when I'm spamming attacks, and it's like, oh great, the boss one-shot me because I didn't have the roulette wheel spins that I needed. That's not exactly a great feeling, you know. Not exactly super great. So that is definitely my biggest complaint when it comes to Crisis Core, I think. I'm still definitely having more fun with it than I am with Assassin's Creed Valhalla here, but that is definitely my biggest complaint, is that sometimes I just can't even do it. I mean, a potential another reason I might have done that is because like, you can heal yourself really fast. Like, in just a few seconds, you can be fully healed. So if it didn't have a risk of killing you, then you can always just like fully heal immediately after, assuming you don't get caught with your pants down there, which is definitely a risk. I've noticed that the healing in that game is kind of similar to like the Soulsborne games, where you can't just heal just like that. It has to be essentially during an opening, like dodge an attack and then heal. If you heal just straight up after taking damage, chances are you're going to be hit again. So it's kind of like the Soulsborne formula, where both attacking is an opportunity that you have to seize, like an opening that is, that you have to capitalize on, and healing is also an opening that you have to capitalize on. But still, despite that, you can fully heal in like a couple seconds anyway. So maybe they thought there has to be a risk of it killing you, so that players actually have to try really hard to whittle down the thing. Otherwise, why not just eat it and then fully heal up a second later? I guess is why they did it, but it is still really frustrating where it's like, I'm doing everything I can to wail on this bar, bring it down, and I cannot for the life of me, unless I get RNG blessed by the gambling machine. And otherwise I just die, even if I had played like perfectly up to that point. Dodge every single attack, not taking any damage. Oh, here comes the super move. I didn't get RNG blessed by the roulette wheel. Guess I just die now. And I'm sure that the intention on hard mode is that you actually spend time going around doing side stuff and getting stronger to make it a lot more possible. So, yeah, again, I'm sure that despite its shorter length here, that game, and especially, whoa, and especially the hard mode, are not meant to be played like start to finish in one short weekend here. Like, feels like it wants you to take your time with it. I don't know if that's the case for normal mode. That is definitely the case for hard mode. Yeah, that drone, wasn't expecting to have that fly right above my head there. What the heck is this here? Hmm? What?
It's a different code. Oh, okay, we'll leave the game, we'll start a new one.
I don't know.
Map wasn't in.
I have no idea how to get that thing. I don't think I need that thing here anyway. Okay, I just gotta get the blue stuff. I can't climb that. There's that drone here. You can see it kind of illuminating my face. Oh, it's blowing stuff off the table now. Okay, well. So, that's what's going on with Crisis Core there. The point of no return doesn't seem like a simple, just like very final like mission or two. It seems like it is still a decent chunk of game left, but I've got to be getting close-ish. I've reached the point where events are happening that I recognize from flashbacks that were shown in Final Fantasy VII main game. It's like we're leading up to presumably the climax now.
Nice flag.
So I've got to be getting close here. So maybe I'll get through Crisis Core, but maybe not this game. I don't know.
Oh, it's you. It's you. Thought we told you to leave, Thorstein.
Leave Dublin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not Dublin.
You did not understand you were not to be seen again.
Oh, come now. How was I to know you would find your way out here? Why are you here?
Looking for a book you stole. You raided a monastery recently.
Oh, it was several monasteries, actually. These new friends of mine do not tire easily.
The book is important to the Christians. I need it back.
The Christians? Ha! See? You are an Irish lapdog. I do not have it. Are you upset? Please do not be upset. You are upset,
I am running out of reasons to let you live.
I know where it is. Boyne Tombs. Some strange folks offered me this hoard for it. I could not resist. Could you? See? You understand. We are very alike, you and I. I could just as well be your brother. Do not kill me.
Thorstein, your blood is not worthy of my steel.
I could not agree more.
Now vanish. I mean it this time. A third encounter you will not walk away from.
Oh, I am through with Ireland. My ankles ache for how I must dance around all of these kings. It offers nothing. Except for this. I will just take this. And this.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What? I'm immediately getting detected as I come out. You see nothing though. Oh, I can't assassinate there. That sucks. Okay, well. Yeah, that notch is a glow. That's gotta be a new thing that I unlocked here recently. Well, it says that my objective is right over here. Yeah, it just marks it. So like, guess I'll just go ahead and do it. Maybe I don't need to go around getting friendships and this will be for something else. I did kind of panic when I saw another alliance map. I mean, maybe this will end up securing the alliance for our cousin, but we gotta secure the king's alliances with the other territories or something like that. What with the alliance map looking thing we saw? I don't know, but I'm worried here, which is why I'm speed running. We're zooming. I only have so much time at this event. 2:22 in the morning. I gotta zoom. I gotta zoom if I want to do this first DLC start to finish of Fragapalooza. Man. Well, away I go. Don't remember if I mentioned during AC Valhalla before that, I guess I didn't if I first streamed it last night, my first night overnight here. And then just a little smidge earlier today, and then now it's this night. I don't think I mentioned the stuff with the sleeping conditions in the Fargo last night. Usually the tent is really quite comfortable and pleasant and doesn't heat up like a furnace in the morning. Well, I think last night was probably the worst sleep I've had in my Fargo in that tent setup because it was constantly drizzling rain. Like, just like the lightest little pitter patter, the kind of thing where you don't even really feel raindrops per se. You just feel like a strong sense of moisture in the air. So I didn't have my rain cover on my tent. And it was late at night. I was tired. I was like, I'm not putting my rain cover on right now. This will let up soon anyway. It's just like moisture in the air. Like, how bad can it be? It was decently wet inside my tent. I would step in a particular spot and it's like, oh, well, I guess that part of my stock is just like super wet now. None of my blankets were like soaked apart from like very specific parts where it's grabbed that it's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess that was just in a puddle. But they were generally just kind of damp was the case and a little bit unpleasant, not like the nice dry warm kind of thing that you would expect a blanket to be. My pillow and my mattress were the same. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm not doing that. So last night I just kind of I went to sleep at like 3:30, I believe it was. I set my alarm for 9. I was up at like 7. I could not fall asleep all night. Like I was in the half awake, half asleep state. I eventually realized I should put my rain cover on, but like I was too tired to do that, and I just kind of kept tossing and turning with like my damp blankets that I was under. And yeah, eventually couldn't sleep. I got up here, I started streaming for a little bit, and then I couldn't do it anymore. I streamed a little bit of Crisis Core and I felt my energy really declining, so I took a power nap in my chair here for a couple hours, just lied down and, you know, arms crossed, head to the side, conked out for a little bit. You know what, I actually felt like pretty energized after that. It's kept me going until now. So, I guess it worked out.
Oh, I just ate it, but I ate the log.
Well,
Yeah, you can eat the log.
I was about to say. Do you know?
Bacon log soup.
Wow. So yeah. While usually I very much quite like sleeping in the back of my Fargo there, and the tent is real comfortable and stuff. Yeah, that was whoa, you have like magic things? Whoa, you're glitching out like you have magic things. Yeah, that was definitely the worst sleep that I've had in my tent there. So the rain cover's on now. It's whoops, I'm getting mixed up with Crisis Core. I was pressing that button to attack. I was wondering why I wasn't attacking.
Greg following you.
Please.
Bounce. I jump and bounce. Oh, this is cool.
Okay, I mean, please, man. Please.
I killed the frog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang it, I'm trying to get that timing on the... Okay, well. Oh. So, like, if I pull up Discord here, I put in the photos there. Let's see here. Here's, like, some general stuff of the venue that I can show here. Let's see, I initially put them in the broadcast channel, but then I moved them over here. So, I mean, this was the setup on Wednesday. as we got things at the ready for the event proper here. Stuff was bit by bit coming together there. And then here's like stuff being properly underway. I mean, as you can kind of see with the venue here, except with a whole bunch of the lights on. This was like late at night last night here, and then this was in the following morning. So like this past morning, well, technically yesterday morning. So yeah, my tent there. I thought that this would be semi-waterproof. Sort of, like raindrops accumulate, but you can definitely feel it through there, and it does kind of seep through very slowly though. So as the sky was like this and just like moisture everywhere, and with the openings here, I would sometimes either from here or from here accumulating just have like a bigger raindrop fall on my head while I was trying to rest there, and it just felt like it was getting more and more humid was the case. So I had a very humid, very damp attempt to sleep last night, and it was not exactly great. What does my watch say right now? Partly cloudy. I'm pretty sure that's what I said before when it was drizzling like that. Hopefully it's not drizzling. I did go out a few hours ago to check on my tent and make sure that it wasn't too wet inside. There's still a little bit of moisture inside, but no more than was before. Definitely less than was before. I was kind of hoping that it would be like a bright sunny day today and help evaporate some stuff. I moved my blankets and stuff into my Fargo cab and spread them out, hoping that sunlight would come through and help evaporate some stuff. I don't know if it was that sunny of a day. I think things are just kind of rainy and gloomy and stuff here.
Alright, let's head to him.
Is what's going on here when it comes to the weather, which is really quite unfortunate here.
This must be the people who bought the book from Thorsten.
So, yeah, I'm really hoping that tonight's sleep is a whole lot better. Sure, why not? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, the hog got trapped there. I'm hidden, apparently. You suspect nothing. Alright, you are screwing off to who knows where. What is that? Was that tree like blue? Oh no, it's just the effect going up it. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, I'm gonna mix up with Crisis Core again here. With my dodge buttons. Pretty sure I mentioned the weirdness with the dodge buttons before. I know I said it in Crisis Core. Pretty sure I said it in this too, where it's like square is dodge in this game, X is dodge in Crisis Core, circle is dodge in Night Rain. So it's kind of screwing me up here. Hey, please. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. And then... Come on. Where the heck, man? I saw you running past for a second there. I need you to not be messing with me. Dang, I hope you would get up faster there. Oh, that's my Raven auto loot thing. I was wondering what the heck that was for a second. Okay. Let's do that, I guess. So I suppose I go down here then? Is what I do? Whee! Well. I guess I'll wait so I don't get caught on fire. I know it want me to grab one of those pots from above, but this will save some time here. Even if it's at the cost of an adrenaline notch. Let's see here. So they're below me.
Where were these people on their secretive?
Drop down, please. If I were to like... Oh, but you need 2 notches before I actually stun you. Can I not, like... Dang. I have a half-eaten apple on my desk in front of me. Waiting for more cutscenes to start when I can really start munching. Ow!
Okay, there we go. It's better.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I was hoping no one would see that, but like... I don't know why it deactivates the eagle vision thing of... You seeing people. You don't actually know where I am though, do you? So much for the assassination there.
Oh, we can't hear you.
No, dang it. Well, I really hope there.
Some of you guys need to change color.
But yeah, my level's pretty okay for this area. Unlike the main game, not everyone is like completely busted. I wonder if the whoa,
Customize?
it's been a while since I've seen those. Since AC Odyssey, I believe. Anyway, I wonder if the DLC is just balanced around like one difficulty, like if difficulty settings don't affect the DLC. Well, I mean, considering the amount of damage people do to me, surely that would be the case. I don't know. I don't know here how exactly it works. All right. Well, how do you guys realistically get through here if this is the route? I never get that about so many sections like this and games like this. Okay, well, let's see here.
He's not
Then I do this. Elite Fire Druid. Well, find the Book of Kells.
You said you were warned.
So presumably like this way somewhere, right? I can unlock the door. Here we go. And then I can grab this while I'm here anyway. May as well Druidic armor. Wealth collected. My first wealthy apparently. Oh, up here. Druidic armor, torso. And grab this. I grab this book. Book of Kells.
Get out of this ghastly grotto.
I assume I can just go this way. Take the book to Flan. Maybe I can fast travel somewhere closer once I'm out of the restricted area. Maybe. Let's see here. And then I go this way, like this.
Just wait.
Probably this way, right?
Wait.
Probably this way here. So then leave the restricted area. Is there gonna be a faster? Yeah, there totally is. So just exit the restricted area. There we go. Okay, exit the restricted area first and then check the map. Is what I could well have done. Dual wielding that apparently makes like no difference, but at least it seems kind of cool. At least it is that going for it.
For customization, what do we want to do?
I think when I do end up calling it a night here, I'm probably going to. I'll talk about this later.
The book. Have you found it? Its popularity is ever increasing.
This is Owen, Abbot of Armagh. The book is for him.
I remember from the coronation.
I pray you did not have to endure much to reclaim this.
A small price to ensure the High King's patronage.
What's this? Lord, you are chosen High King by God Almighty. These are pagans. I mean no disrespect.
I don't care what you think.
You have no say here. This is between two kings.
I only mean to warn Flan of the possible implications. Nothing more.
And I am well aware of them, Abbot.
I have spoken past what is right. I will take my leave. Lord, please excuse this clumsy intrusion.
No need. I am gladdened to see the book is back in good hands.
He is colorful.
I do not blame the Abbot for raising alarm. History dictates he has every reason to. What is your report?
I have dealt with the leader in the bog. He will have no more problems coming out of Dublin.
Then we shall turn our eyes to the problem at hand. Ulster is using its power to sway Connacht, an allegiance that must be snuffed before it takes flame. For that, we need to gain support from the other kingdoms. Speak with Kira. She will guide
Oh
I shall return to Dublin to gather
no!
manor resources for
you. I
How
welcome
do I
them.
scan it?
She's gonna be our new Ron V showing us the alliance map, isn't she?
Devise a strategy.
You were gone some time. What happened?
The book was in the hands of a strange cult. They procured it from Thorstein.
I was weak to spare him. My own son knew better.
Chin up, Bodith. We have come into favor with the High King.
I will feel better the day Flan's trust in me is not shadowed by doubt. Back to Dublin I go. Talk to Kira. We must gain favor with the other kings, quickly.
ready.
A show of character. I'm gonna have an alliance map here, aren't I? I've got some skill points here. It's gonna be an alliance map. Oh boy, is it gonna be fun here. Wait a second.
I want everyone to ready up.
This is faster. Yeah, that's faster.
Where's Force ready?
Okay, well, let's see here.